Welcome back into Delphine's Handcrafted. I'm Deborah,
I'm Jasmine.
and we want to thank everybody that's returning. We really appreciate it, and welcome to anybody that's new to our channel. We hope that you enjoy it here. Please hit the little thumbs up if you do enjoy it, and change the little bell notification to all so you don't miss anything. We're so excited to share our finished objects with you. I'm excited, at least. I have a finished object. I don't usually have a finished object. I make large things lately, so very little finished things. But I have my cute little, what do you call these?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Loveys. That's it, Loveys. I made this for a lady at work whose daughter is having a child soon. This one is called the Sleepy Baggy Lovey by it's on Crochetpedia. If you go to Crochetpedia, and we will definitely link it below. But it to me it looks like a little mouse, and you can like make it look like it's sleeping. And the bottom has an interesting I've never seen something made like this before, but it's just sort of almost like a bag. And then if you fold that up in there, it looks more like a dress. So yeah, here's my cute little lovey that I have finished, and I've already shown it to the future grandmother, and she's all excited and can't wait to get it, but I wanted to show it to you guys first. All right, Jasmine, your turn.
I finally finished my socks using the Pride and Prejudice Advent Calendar leftovers.
The little wee bits that she had left.
Yeah.
They turned out pretty good.
Yeah, they're very different.
No, it was a bunch of leftover.
I like this one better, but I think it's because I don't really care for pink a whole lot.
They're cool.
It has yellow, which is one of my favorite colors.
Yeah. She has a second one.
I started and finished kind of
April's, I think. It was April's, right?
the one with the flowers.
Yeah.
I'm all right. What's it called?
April. The Scenic Beauty Calendar.
Yeah.
Yarny Fiber Sisters.
Yeah, I finished and started it, but it's I've made this hat before using fingering weight yarn. I don't even remember what it's called. It will be linked below, but I've made it before, but I couldn't remember what size I made before, so this size is far too large for my head, so I ended up just making it shorter, and I'm going to block it like longer, like just stretch it so that the width is,
So you like turn it inside out and make it like double.
yeah, which I mean,
I think the colors turned out really nice though.
yeah, I am realizing now that I meant to bring the yarns tag, so I remembered what it was. But I don't have
it was a Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, it was a hand-dyed yarn, but I made it shorter so I could just stretch it because I didn't feel like restarting it.
I think it looks pretty though. Okay, so that's our finished objects. We had some. So excited.
This was my first time working with the 3-weight from Hobby Lobby. It was nice. And it's soft. And I think it's merino, but I can't really remember.
As far as whips, Jasmine has started something new. I am still working.
2 things.
2 things new.
Technically, I started 3, but I finished
The one after you started. I'm still working on my blanket. So, my scrap knitting one, I'm not going to show. You're not going to see much difference than last time because I've only done 7 rows, which is like, that big. So I'll just wait till I have some work to show you what it's looking like. But I have done quite a bit on the cottage core, which we'll link it below. We link it every time we show this. So So this is my cottage
It's upside
core.
down.
I had a feeling I was putting it upside down. So I've done, I finished the first section, which was like half done last time. I have done the second section, which is, they're supposed to be mushrooms. Looking interesting on there. And then I have finished the third section, which is sort of like hearts, right side up and upside down, and then it has these, just for some reason, like lines that go in between them in the sections. But that's what I've done. I've worked quite a bit, probably more than anything else. I've worked on the cottage core. Do you want to show something?
Oh. I started socks for you.
We've been talking about me getting socks for a while.
Yeah, I haven't decided if I'm going to restart them or not. But I decided to make a lace work pattern on the front. Not that you can really see it very well, but well, it's because it's also because there's green in the background. But you can see holes from the lace work.
Purposeful holes, right? It's
yeah.
lace work.
Well, yeah. But using, I also clearly don't keep tags. It's Mary Maxim's bamboo stripe yarn thing. Something like that. But I haven't decided if I like it. Because of one, it's a self-striping yarn. So it's not the best for seeing the lace work, but I might just keep it and go with it. I'm not making the foot lace work though, because it would create a weird ridge. I also decided to make a sock for the second time ever with DPNs, because the first sock that I made with fingering weight yarn was with DPNs, but because I was waiting for a 9-inch circular to arrive and I got impatient and got DPNs so I could start one. But I decided to do this and using DPNs. So.
Alright. And the other width that I'm still working on, that I did more on, and I don't know if you'll be able to tell how much more I did on it. I did do quite a bit more on it, but still not done. This was June's portion of the calendar cowl, the Scenic Beauty calendar cowl, and I've gotten this much of June done. I still have basically, so the way the bottom looks here, that's just bead, that's going to happen up here, and then I'll be done with June's. So that's my, I can't show the whole thing in here, it's getting quite big, but so I'm hoping to finish June's this week.
It's gonna be a heavy blanket.
Yeah, and it's actually made with 3-weight yarn. So
are you going to line the back of it, or
No.
just leave it like this?
it's gonna be like this, and it's gonna have a border on it that
Well, yeah, I know.
covers in all the edges.
You've informed me of that before. I would have just left it with the weird dangly bits.
You have something else?
Yeah, I also started a baby blanket from a pattern from this book that still has the tag, the tag from the store on it.
We showed this book before, right?
I don't actually know. I think we got it at Joann's though. But it also could have been Michael's. I don't really know. But the blanket is this one. They don't really have a good photo of it, except for with the cardigan that goes with it.
But it has the same kind of work, lace work.
Yeah. Which is just like I've done that. It's a common lace work that looks like little flowers. I've done it before. I think it was in that Pride and Prejudice shawl that I did. But I don't really have much of it done, other than just some stockinette that's done. I'm not using the recommended yarn, because, well, one, not using the recommended yarn at all, because I'm using a different size yarn entirely. Like, I'm using, because I just wanted to use something that I already had. So I'm using a 3-weight.
Do you actually have the ball band for that one?
Yeah, but I didn't want to make noise because I have it in a bag currently, like a Walmart bag.
So a cotton ripple cake, Caron cotton ripple cake?
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
gonna just show the colorway so they can see what it's.
Well, let me find it. I don't really know. I don't know if that shows. Like, if your phone is actually focusing on it, to be honest. It's called Wildflowers. It's pretty.
There you go. Yeah, it is pretty.
I don't know if they make this dough. It's been sitting in one of our bins of yarn for a while.
That's one we got from Ollie's,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
Which is why I'm not sure if they make it anymore.
Yeah, Ollie's deals are great for
But-
yarn. When you can find what you want. Sometimes they have things that you won't necessarily love, and then other times it's like, oh, I wish I could buy it all.
I wouldn't necessarily say it would have been my top choice for a blanket for a baby, but also I figure if it's not soft enough to use as an actual blanket for a baby, it can be just something they put over their what's it called, stroller, to block out the sunlight for the baby.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's only stockinette though so far, so not much to show. Not much to show.
And then you're working on something else too. I think you said that you have like part of a sleeve.
Oh, I'm not showing my sweater because all I did was like a couple inches on the sleeve. My colorwork sweater that I showed last time. I realize the reason I never remember that pattern's name is because I don't know what the pattern's name is, because it's in another language, I assume.
Okay.
So I can't actually say what the name is, but I only did.
Did we ever even link it on the last video?
Well, you better have, because you were doing the description, and I
You
gave you the link. So
I will have to look at that and make sure that I have it on
I think
there.
you did, because I think you did it in front of me,
Okay.
because I sent the link to your phone and then you looked it up online to copy and
yeah.
paste.
Yeah, okay.
But I did a couple inches of one sleeve, but I'm not even at the colorwork part of the sleeve, so it's not really much to show other than a short sleeve top.
So, acquisitions. We love hobby yarn. However, every single time we order from hobby, there's a problem of some kind. We've ordered technically 3 times from hobby, and the first time the bag came ripped with stuff missing, and they were so great about it. They immediately, it was actually a pack of 10, and that's how they were selling it, and since 2 were missing, they sent me another whole pack of 10 and did not make me return the 8. So amazing. That was amazing. I'm very pleased with their customer service. However, since that point, the second time we ordered from them, we ended up waiting over a month over the whole fiasco of it got lost.
Yep.
It literally got lost. I don't even remember where it got lost in. But
it got lost in, like, it reached the United States. It said it was being put into.
It said it cleared customs,
Yeah.
but it never left.
And then it never.
So Yeah, it was weeks before. It was FedEx at that point, I believe. FedEx had to.
No, it was
UPS,
the yellow. No, it was the yellow one.
DHL.
Yeah.
DHL.
Whatever
Anyhow,
it is, it's a
it
yellow
was
bag.
It was a mess. I had
Or at
to
least it
get
used to be.
Hobby to claim it lost. Then they sent us another one, and it came in like 3 or 4 days. So Hobby used to come very quickly, and we loved that also about it. And as long as you paid at one point, it was $75. Then it went up to 90. I think it was 90. And you still were getting this free shipping, and it was coming in no more. It never took, when it came and didn't get lost, it never took more than 5 days on those 2 occasions that it actually came straight from Hobby into us. More recently, you have to spend $100 if you're in the United States to get free shipping. And I also noticed sometimes I have to spend $120, sometimes I have to spend $105, sometimes I have to spend $108. By the way I know this is, I don't always order what I put in my cart. I put things in my cart and play around and see how much it's going to cost and if I really want it and think about it. And I think what they're doing now is going according to $100 in maybe their currency. So it depending on the currency change, because it changes every time how much I actually have to put in there for it to count for free shipping. The other thing now is for free shipping, at least to me, I only can do it United States Postal Service. So it starts with this Nord, I don't know. It was something that to track it, it took them probably 4 or 5 days to even start to ship it. Then it sat wherever it sat with this tracking tool that really didn't tell me much. And once it left where Hobby is, and I forget where it is, Denmark. Once it left Denmark, that tracking tool no longer worked for me, but I was able to get the tracking number off the Hobby site and start USPS. Once again, it got to the United States, and this is after I already waited 4 or 5 days for them to even ship it. It sat in California. It took us over 3 weeks to get it again this time. And I had to spend more money for the free shipping, and then it took forever. And there was a hole in the bag, but nothing was out. So thank goodness we didn't have to call them or email them or anything like that. But things have changed with Hobby and their shipping. If you haven't bought from them for a while and you're in the United States, at least where we are, the shipping to get it free has been raised, and you'll have to check out and see how they ship now for you for free, because it's no longer the fast way for us. We have to wait for it. And
which is fine. It's just
pray that it's not stuck somewhere in customs.
It's weird that it got sent to California when that's farther from us than it would have been to ship it.
Yeah.
But
sometimes USPS does that kind of stuff though.
But also it stayed just at the USPS center in California for over a week.
Yeah, it said it was supposed to be here on a Monday, and it hadn't come even by that Friday. Even after it said they cleared it in California, it gave us a date, and then it didn't come that date, and it didn't come the next day, and it didn't come the next day. And then all of a sudden, like the evening before, I got a notification that it was being delivered the next day with no updates in between. So I'm sort of on edge now when I think about ordering from Hobby. I just pray it'll get here, and I think to myself, it'll get here when it gets here. So anyhow, that's my rant about Hobby. But we love it, and we love the yarn. So we got a haul. That probably took, I've ranted for 5 minutes. Okay, so when we ordered this, I was sort of on a cotton kick, mostly cotton. We were
thinking about the grandbaby.
The grandbaby coming, and summer wear and things. So everything I got was on sale. Don't buy from Hobby without it being on sale. So we got 8 skeins of baby cotton. It's 100 organic Egyptian cotton. 50 grams, 170 meters, 186 yards. And it's a super fine weight, 1. So we got these colors. This is, I don't know if it says I think it's just numbers on these. Might say it on their website, but this is color number 27, which is a yellow. Is that doing a good job?
Yes.
Yellow. We'll just call it
Did you not
yellow.
see it?
It's number 27. And so we got 2 of those and 2 of this lovely little pink, which is color number 20. It's very soft and it's Egyptian cotton. There we go. That's the color for that. They're little skeins. We hadn't tried this kind of cotton from Hobby before, so it was on sale, so I just picked multiple pastel colors, and a lovely lavender color, which is color number 38. So I don't know if I actually showed. It's called baby cotton. I said it, but and which one didn't I do? The green. It's like a minty. What'd you call it? Mint green.
Mint. Yep.
Color number 9.
Like the ice cream, like mint chocolate ice cream.
So we got 8 of those lovely little cottons. Very pretty. Looks like a little Easter basket to me. And then
some dahlia.
Yes. I didn't get any mixo this time, did I? So I made the Count Your Blessing shawl out of the dahlia mixo, but we got some dahlia, not the mixo, just 100% cotton. This one, it's 200 grams, 874 yards, 800 meters, 100% cotton. I think I already said that. This is a 2-weight. Fine. That lovely, lovely color. And it comes, it's hidden under here, but they're nice. They are the kind of cotton that's just a bunch of strands that are sort of loose, and it comes with the center pull tag. And it's really good to put that kind of yarn through a bead or something so that it doesn't pull apart. But that's pretty color, I think. It's sort of maybe greener than it looks in there, a little bit greener. I think it's pretty true though to color.
Yeah.
So we got that dahlia.
Not
Not sure what we'll make. I think the shawl looked beautiful in that. But here's another one. This is, did I say the colorway on that one?
I don't know.
I feel like they have colors on the website.
This is color 4. I have no idea.
And then this is color 9, which is sort of like, I don't know, it just reminds me of like chocolate and then chocolate mixed with cream and maybe a little bit of, I don't know. It's just, I just think it's gorgeous. So that's the color number 9. Same amount. It's still the dahlia, 100% cotton. So we got those 2. And then I've used the dahlia mixo, which that feels the same. I have not used the Cotton Kings before. So this is the Cotton Kings Sultan. 100% cotton. Also, this has 800 meters, 200 grams. This one here, we got 2 of these. This one is in color number 6. And once again, I feel like they have names on there. This also comes with the Easy Start tag. So this is lovely lavenders with a little bit deeper purples. You want to show the last one?
Maybe. Color 39.
So it's also the Cotton Kings Sultan, right? I think
It kind of hurts my eyes.
Yeah, I can't wait to make something in this. I just think it looks so cool. It's like sun.
I had my hair looking like this before.
Yeah, I did. So it's Cotton King Sultan. I don't know if we showed that one on these ones.
I don't know.
Okay. And then, so the only thing we got that was not cotton is the next thing. And I got 10 of these. And the reason I got 10 of these, it was a sale, but then some of the things on Hobby you just watch, and below where it describes and with the price, it'll say if you buy this many it's this much, and if you buy this many it's this much, and if you buy this many it's this much. And if I can't remember if it was 8 or 10 I had to buy, but I bought 10. it was a lot cheaper. So that's why I bought 10, because I just thought this would make something really nice. You want to talk about it?
Fantasy.
It's
100% acrylic.
So this is Fantasy.
Oh my goodness. It's a bulky weight 5.
And it's showing pretty true to color with what you're seeing right now as she's looking at this.
And it's color 6. Yeah, 6. My brain.
How much is in it?
I'm somewhere. 100 grams, 3.5 ounces, 150 meters, or 164 yards.
So yeah, so that's a bulky weight 5. So we got 1,600. Am I saying that right? 164. Oh, 1,640 yards of a bulky weight 5 in this colorway. So that ought to make something pretty nice.
You wanted, not confirmed, but you wanted to make a longer cardigan.
Yeah. Jasmine likes short types of things like that, and I like long.
It's because I'm short though.
Yeah.
Longer things
so
make me look even shorter.
Hopefully this one makes something nice and long for me. Isn't that pretty? Really like it. Okay, so that's the only acquisitions we have. Quite a bit.
For sure.
We waited for it impatiently, but we got it.
Yep.
All right. As far as shop updates, Jasmine can tell you what's been added to the shop.
I put up not much, just 2 bags. Well, technically 3 because 2 of them are the same. But I've shown them in videos before.
They're the project bags, right?
Yeah, project bags, like a large one. Actually, I might not have shown the large one before. I can't remember. But 2 medium ones that are like the vintage, like simplicity pattern. And the large one is just like a old Disney movies, or is it books?
I don't remember if it was movies or books, but it had Disney, the older Disney character.
Yeah,
it's
like
little
Bambi and
yeah.
Sleeping Beauty and stuff like that.
So check that out if you're interested. They're on the Etsy shop, which is always linked below.
Yep.
I watched an Agatha Christie. I love Agatha Christie movie. Why Didn't They Ask Evans? And I totally forgot. I have watched them all. I think I've read every one of her books. As I was reading them since I was a child. But I haven't watched them all. I started to say watch them, and I meant I read all her books, but I watched this and I totally forgot what it was about until so close to the end. I was like, oh, I know, I remember this now. It took me a while. It was a really good movie.
Was it a movie or was it like a short series?
Honestly, not sure. I can't remember. I feel like it was a movie, but I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Because if it's a series, the Prime just keeps taking me the next one when it's time. Like when one's done, it'll just go to the next one, so I don't pay much attention.
I just know Hugh Laurie was in.
Yeah, it was pretty good. And then I started watching and finished watching the only ones that were available for, I think it's called Harry Wild. It's a retired professor that is, I can't think of her name now because I tried to tell you who she was. She played Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. I can't think of her name. I really like her acting, and it was pretty good. So I've watched all that's available. I don't know if that's going to be on another season or not. That was pretty cool. She helps solve crimes, and she's sort of a little eccentric kind of person, so I like those kind of actors.
There's a fly in here that keeps
buzzing.
I
noticed. And the other thing I've been actually doing some designing, trying to design some patterns, which I'll share later, but I'm not going to talk about now. But I have been busy. It's just that when my head goes there, it takes a long time. So it takes away from the other things that I do, like crocheting. Can crochet at the same time I'm drawing something. So, all right, what have you been up to?
I read reread The Giver. I've read that whole series. Lord, I don't even know when. Like, I was like, was it like middle school? We have a dog trying to play.
Yeah, that's a really good series. Let us know if you've watched that, read the books. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I reread that. I get a lot. I don't sit there and go buy books. I get books online from the library. So I finally got, I don't even remember there was a book that I had on hold for months because a lot of people had it on hold, and I finally got it, but I don't even remember what it was. It's on my phone currently. I don't remember what it is though. But I reread The Giver, and I have another Agatha Christie book that I am about to start reading. And I don't actually know if I watched anything. I don't think I watched anything. Other than like background, put on and not pay attention, like kind of. The Mummy. I might have watched The Mummy, or was that last week?
Yeah, you talked about last time.
I don't know. I don't remember
you wanted
watching.
to show one more thing.
Oh, right? I watched some house.
Yeah. Some house.
Like the
series house.
Yeah, with Hugh Laurie.
He's pretty cool.
How do you say his last name?
I don't know. That's how we just said it.
Well, you said it different than me, and I feel like I say it different every time I say it. I've decided also, I went through this book to pick out, I probably should have explained before showing it. I went through the book trying to pick out some stuff to make for the baby.
That's coming.
Yeah, the baby that...
September. Due in September.
Yeah. So I decided to make a baby blanket, which I have no plans finishing that super quickly. But I also wanted to make clothing because I do actually enjoy knitting clothing more than things like... I don't really enjoy making blankets. But I wanted to make clothing. So this whole book has very nice patterns in it. I like all of the patterns. But I decided that I want to make this set. Just the whole thing.
And the pattern is this the pattern named Tiny Treasures? Or is that the whole, like, just that part of the pattern?
I think it's called the Tiny Treasures, and it's just like a collection. Like, I think the whole thing is called Tiny Treasures of this set.
Mm-hmm. Which has like a bonnet.
I'm not making the bonnet. I refuse to make the bonnet.
I think the bonnet's cute.
It makes me think of like a Little House on the Prairie, and I don't want to make a bonnet. I might also not make like this jacket, although I do kind of like the idea of making it, but I don't know if that will happen. But it has like a wrap top, a jacket thing, and an undershirt, and a little lamb. I'm calling it a lamb. I'm making the assumption that that's a lamb. And a bonnet. I also want to make, though, this. I also am not one to gender baby clothing. I will make anything for any baby. I don't care. So, I want to make this as well.
Yes, I'm not sure if we showed that whole book, but I feel like we did, but I don't know. But everything in there is pretty nice.
Yeah.
So she's going to be knitting some baby items.
Yeah. Which is a good... I like the idea of making baby items, but I also never want to have children. So I have no reason to make baby items, but thankfully my brother is just spitting them out.
It's only a second.
Yeah, he's not having he doesn't have an extreme amount of babies. Just the second one.
They just sent me a picture too of him with his belly out, and his girlfriend said he's pregnant too. Oh my gosh, such a big belly.
They did that last time as well.
Yeah, he has a belly. Sometimes he doesn't have a belly as much, but like he likes to push it out.
Yeah, he likes to make it look like he's pregnant.
Yeah.
He's interested like that.
All right,
he's
so
interesting like that.
So we are going to hopefully be posting another video pretty quickly. We have a surprise, hopefully showing up in the mail tomorrow. That's what it says. So watch out for the next video. Also, I have to tell you, it's a surprise.
Okay, well, you told them before you told me.
That's because I forgot to tell you, but we got the notification that it's coming. So
okay.
That's going to be a separate video, so watch out for the next video. It'll be cool, hopefully. I'm hoping it's a surprise. It's a surprise, so I don't know how cool it'll be. I can't imagine it won't be.
This doesn't say who wrote the patterns. I'm just realizing that.
Okay. So, watch out for that. Let us know how you're doing, and if you like any of these shows we're watching. Do you guys have babies that you're making things for? What kind of things do you like to make for new babies? I have all kinds of questions at the end of all these videos.
Oh,
so
also, what do you recommend you make baby items out of?
Yeah, do you guys have any idea on, well, any recommendations on what the best type of things to make baby items out of are?
Because a lot of people, I know a lot of people use wool, but Jury and Romina are not going to want to hand wash everything. And I don't want to make everything out of cotton. Although, mainly that's a me problem. I just don't like using cotton. It hurts my wrist more.
So if you have recommendations for us, let us know. And we will see you later on the YouTube streets. Bye. Say bye, Jasmine.
Bye.